And we're live! That's what I always say. And we're live! I'll just wait, because it takes a few minutes before anyone knows I'm on. There's like this delay. So I'll just wait. I see someone. Hello. Welcome. Get in here. Hi, guys. What's going on? Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I don't know if I can. Let me check my volume here. Where is... There we go. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Somebody say something. Somebody say something. Hello, Lynn from Wisconsin. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. Well, Merry Christmas. I say Merry Christmas. But if you're Jewish, you know, Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Okay. Hey. Hey, guys. Hey, Jamie. What's up? Hi, Liz. Liz, Dan. It's nice. What's going on? Yes, we can hear you. Hey, Rich. Thank you, Rich. Thank you. What's going on? Oh, something. That's cute. You're clever. You're clever, Michael. Very clever. I like it. Hey, guys. It's been seriously a long time. I have been busy. I do this thing called momming. Yeah, I'm a full-time mom. Full-time mom with my children all the time, and it's busy, especially this time of year. You're Christmas shopping, you're doing class parties, you're making cookies, I have not stopped. I'm tired. And then I got sick, and you can kind of still hear it in my voice a little bit. I sound like I've been smoking, but I don't smoke, but I sound like it right now. And I've been busy, so busy. I've been doing some public speaking, which has been really fun. I was working on that pack over the midterm. We lost. It was horrible. It's very, but it was an incredible learning experience. And I have grown so much in my thoughts. And I want to share some of those thoughts with you guys because, I've been doing politics for a while. I started back in 2012, so it's not like I've been at this for a while, and I kind of thought I knew what I was doing. I kind of thought I had it down, and I don't. I realized that there's a lot that I needed to learn, and I learned a lot, especially when it comes down to messaging and reaching unaffiliated voters. Here in Colorado, it's the unaffiliated vote that wins or loses elections. They decide it all. And if we don't reach unaffiliated voters, we are going to keep losing elections. And so I've had a little come to Jesus moment for myself about how to reach the unaffiliated voter. And I'll just jump right in. I'll tell you what I kind of have learned. And I love comedy, obviously. A lot of you guys follow me just for that comedy in itself, for the satire, and that's why I do what I do. And I do believe that comedy reaches people that we normally can't reach. I believe that it goes outside of our sphere. As conservatives, we're logical people. We're driven with facts. We're driven with logic. That's how we think. But I believe that comedy reaches conservatives, Democrats, unaffiliated voters, doesn't matter. If you don't like me and I make you laugh, you might listen for a second, right? And we can't reach people unless we get them to listen to us for a few minutes. And I believe that comedy does that. But what I learned most recently in this last cycle working on this pack was our opponent, Jared Polis, who is now governor-elect of Colorado. He was doing something that was brilliant, and he was reaching that unaffiliated voter and that Democrat voter through emotion. Now, comedy is an emotion, right? And I've come up with this saying. I said, if you want people to listen to you, make them laugh. If you want to make people vote for you, make them cry. And I don't mean physically like bawl your eyes out. What I mean is you have to hit them here in their heart. And we always keep hearing, facts don't care about feelings, and just here's the facts and just take it and eat it. But that's not how these people think. And would I want them to love facts? Would I want them to totally be factual driven, logically driven? Yes. Yes, I would love that, but I can't make them that way. They are emotionally driven people. Democrats are emotionally driven. Oh my gosh, you show them a picture of a child crying, they're done. They're done. They don't care about the facts behind the story. They don't care. They're emotionally driven people. And a lot of the unaffiliated are that way too. Let me get a sip of water. I sound like a frog. What I learned is in order to reach these people, we have to reach them emotionally. We have to reach them on a level, a language that they speak. I bring up the 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. He is a Christian author, and he talks about how people have different love language. They have different languages that they communicate with. And there's like, you can communicate your love through touch, through acts of service, through gifts, through quality time. And these are different ways that you can show people that you love them. And people speak a certain language. Like someone's love language might be gifts. If you give them gifts, they feel loved. You can spend a lot of time with them, but at the end of the day, if you give them gifts, they feel loved. My love language is touch. My husband could do everything under the sun for me, but I feel loved when he gives me a big hug. I'm a hugger. That's what I like. So I feel loved. And I'm saying all this because I feel like we are not communicating in a language that Democrats and unaffiliated voters speak. We are speaking logically, we're speaking through facts, that's me. That's what I'm doing. I'm at fault here. This is what we're doing, but we're not communicating in a language that they speak. They speak through emotion. Now, we can go through every single conservative issue that we stand on and find the emotional argument in it. And I want to do that right now. Right now, a hot button issue is the border wall, correct? I mean, we're looking at a government shutdown pretty much this Friday if we don't get that funding for the wall. And Democrats don't want to give us that funding. They say, no, it's just a waste of money. When we spend over $100 billion on illegal immigrants each year, okay, through benefits, through all sorts of stuff that the government provides, over $100 billion, and they won't give us a 5 to 10 billion, whatever, for the wall, which would protect us, correct? Now, we're throwing out these facts like, you know, we need to keep our border safe and everything like that, but the emotional argument at the end of the day is that people are dying. Doesn't matter if they're Americans or Central Americans or coming from South America. People are dying. They're dying through sex trafficking. They're dying through the opioid and heroin addiction. 90% of heroin and fentanyl come through our southern border. I have people, I'm hearing posts all the time on Facebook from family, extended family, friends that have lost someone they know due to fentanyl. And China is the main provider of that, but it's trafficked through our southern border, okay? So we are allowing people to die to keep our border open. Over 10,000 children are trafficked into sex slavery each year through our southern border. They're talking kids. Now, I'm a mom, okay? Like that has got to tear up every single mother. It doesn't matter if you're unaffiliated. It doesn't matter if you're Democrat. It doesn't matter where you are. If you can't say I stand against sex trafficking, then I don't want your vote. Really, I don't want to have anything to do with you. We, as a humanity, owe it to children to protect them. Doesn't matter where they're coming from. We need to protect them. And our primary argument needs to be, how can the Democrats incentivize these children to cross this border, to most likely be raped, murdered, or sold into sex slavery? And they're saying, come. Okay, they're saying, come on in, because we're not putting up a wall. We're not putting up a border. We're not putting up anything that's saying don't come. Okay, so we're telling these people to come. And I pointed this out in a speech I gave recently. That's like me as a mom standing across a 10-lane highway, okay, and telling my children to go. Best of luck. I hope you make it. That's sick and that's wrong. Okay, that needs to be our number one focus is why are Democrats telling these people to come? Why? How can you do that as just a human being telling these children to come, knowing that a vast majority of them are going to be sold into sex slavery? A vast majority of them won't make it, and a ton of them are going to be raped. So my question is, how? How can you say come? And you're saying come by not securing our border. That's what you're saying. You're saying come. You're saying continue to overdose, continue to put heroin on the streets. That's what you're saying, Democrats. Well, it's a waste of money. I mean, no, don't give me that. The only reason not to secure our border, the only reason not to have a wall is because you want potential Democrat votes. That's it. You want these people to come over, you want them to become dependent on the government, and then you want to keep them hooked and use them for potential Democrat votes. And that's sick. That's what's twisted. That's what's wrong. That you are using people to further your political agenda. That says it all right there. So as we watch, Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi give these, oh, I just can't, it's a waste of money, we can't fund a wall. No, what you're saying is we don't care about people. It's not Americans. We know you don't care about Americans. You're saying you don't care about people at all. Because if you cared about people, if you cared about little girls being raped, sold into sex slavery, if you cared about kids, neighbors dying from fentanyl overdose, then you care. Then that says something, but you don't care. You don't. So don't do this. We're not stupid anymore. I'm so tired of these people acting like we're a bunch of idiots. We're not idiots. We know the game. We know what you're doing, and we're done with it. And so our emotional argument as conservatives needs to be, how can you let this happen? How? How can you continue to use children, to use the deaths of Americans that are overdosing on heroin and fentanyl? How can you say, keep doing it, keep on trying, keep on going, keep on? That's what you're saying by not securing our border and building a wall. So that's the emotional argument. And that's the argument that we need to be using as conservatives. Put it back on them. We're always playing defense here. It's time to go offense. Like, it is time to play offense with these people. And we always make fun of Saul Alinsky and Rules for Radicals, but it works. Okay, we've literally watched Democrats take over towns and city councils here in Colorado. This state used to be red. We watched it turn to purple, and now it's full solid blue because they are using these tactics. And there's no reason why we as conservatives cannot use these same tactics for our agenda. Turn it back. Let's use the emotional argument. Why do Democrats want to continue people overdosing on heroin and fentanyl? Why? Answer that. Answer it. Answer me why you want children raped and murdered and sold into sex slavery. Answer me that. Because by you not wanting to build that wall, by you not wanting to secure the border, you are saying yes to that. And it is that black and white. And don't tell me we can have border security without a wall. You know how stupid that sounds to me? That is like me taking off the front door of my house, taking off the windows of all of my house, and putting a camera on my house. Setting up some kind of surveillance on my house, but, I hope nobody comes in it when I don't have it secured. Who does that? So don't tell me you can have security without security, fortifying it. And that's not, no. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. People can come in and out of this house, no big deal. And then what do? Oh, we've got somebody in somebody's house. Like, by the time they get here, okay, that's just asinine thinking. That's liberal ideology. You have to fortify. You have to secure. And that's what we want. We want to secure this border because we love people. Okay? On all sides. I don't want to see these children sex trafficked. I don't want to see them sold into sex slavery. I don't want to see anybody overdosing on heroin and fentanyl. I don't want that. And as a mom, and as an American, and as a human being of this earth, We have to take care of people. And incentivizing people to do things in a legal fashion and in a legal way is inhumane. It's not safe. And that's our argument. So, sorry. Sometimes I get on a little rant, but that's something I want to say. I have more to say on this subject. I am speaking on this subject more in front of people on how to do it, to find the emotional argument on every single conservative issue. You can do it with small government. You could do it with your rights to bear arms as an American citizen. There is an emotional argument in every single way we can do it, and we need to be doing it more. So yeah. What's up, guys? Addiction is real. Your cousin. I'm sorry about your cousin, Constance. Yes, Trump is looking long-term. He's doing everything he can. He wants to protect Americans. He wants to protect people in general. And some people get so upset, like, oh my gosh, protecting Americans. What if every single world leader decided to protect their people? Wouldn't this world be a better place? Wouldn't this world, we wouldn't have look at what's going on in France right now, because Macron is not wanting to protect the French people. He's not putting the French people first. And if he did, his approval rate wouldn't be in the teens right now, looking like he could be overthrown. So you put the people you represent first. All right. Good to see you, Travis. I know it's been forever. Like, where have I been? I've been working on this pack, and then I got sick. If you're new on, and I just mom stuff. I mean, this holiday season, I'm making everything magical, and it takes some time. So, anyways, you guys good? Any plans for the holidays? Are we gonna have a government shutdown? Yes? No? What do you think? I personally think that Trump might get some of this funding from the Department of Defense, because it is a crisis. It's a national crisis. And I'm fine if he takes from that department. So, Merry Christmas. Wishing you a blessed one. Same to you, James. Thank you. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. Well, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. So, hey Raymond, what's up? Hey Susan. Hey Suzanne, Merry Christmas. Oh, you guys are great. I miss you guys. I'm going to be doing more videos in the new year and all that stuff. It's just this time of year. I mean, obviously if you're a mom, you know, it's like dads get this gift, the gift for mom, and then moms get everyone's gift. Like, that's what I've been doing. Oh, I want to give a shout out to Major League Liberty. They sent me this shirt. I was on their podcast. They're on Facebook. You guys need to check them out. Awesome guys. And I love they sent me this shirt, which was so nice. I was like, gosh, thank you. So, shout out to you guys. Thank you for the shirt. I love it. Maybe next time I get on here, I won't sound like, oh my gosh. It's like I don't smoke, but I sound like I smoke right now. So, you gonna run for Colorado State? Yeah, I've been asked that. Not considering it. Agree. Department of Justice will fund and build. Yes, I think the Department of Defense will fund and build. It's time. Let's just do it. Let's do it because we love people. Right? We love people. Everyone. I love people. I don't want people to die of drug use. I don't want them to be sex trafficked. I care about people. Period. And because I care about people, you got to secure your border. Drink wine. Yes. All the time. I do. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. Merry Christmas. Share this message. Share this to other pages. I'm being censored heavily. It's been going on. I'm slowly like losing followers. Like, who goes to someone's page and purposely unfollows them if you originally followed them? Like, that takes some effort. So I'm beginning to question like the mass exodus
Of course I wouldn't blame Facebook, but pressing on here. All right, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk soon. Bye, guys.